up? It's your boy T-Burn Reaction and Dave's Wrestling Wednesday. So, I'm about to cap this thing raw with an end of the year video right here. Honoring, looking back at those we sadly lost within the wrestling business. Though I said we lost a lot of people, a lot this year in the entertainment world in general, but we definitely lost a good amount in some icons in the wrestling business. One of the biggest one was the loss of Razor Ramon, Scott Hall, man. But other than that, we'll take a look at everybody from the wrestling business that we lost. Let's get it.
But 2022 has been a year of great loss in the world of pro wrestling. 2022 has seen a number of beloved wrestlers, pro wrestling personalities, and referees all pass away.
I think
this video acts as a tribute to their lives.
Oh yeah,
and
Teddy White
to the Squared Circle.
Teddy White passed.
Yeah,
Teddy White and Earl's twin brother passed.
So every wrestler who passed away in 2022.
I think was it the year we lost Dabney West last year, I think.
Number 15, Gil Hayes.
Gil Hayes.
A Canadian wrestler, Gil Hayes was mostly
old
found
school.
wrestling in Stampede Wrestling and All-Star Wrestling during his career, and Hayes' work in the Squared Circle would be acknowledged when he was inducted into the Stampede Hall of Fame. Hayes unfortunately passed away in the summer of 2022 after suffering a heart attack. He was 82 years of age. Number 14, Ursula Hayden. Glow star Ursula Hayden passed away in 2022 following a heart attack at the age of 82. Hayden was rather well known for her work in Glow, but she also worked as Goldie Ray in the Powerful Women of Wrestling promotion. Number 13, Tarzan Goto. Mostly known for exploding steel cage matches, 2022 saw the passing of Tarzan Goto. Goto passed away in May of 2022 after a battle with liver cancer at 58 years of age. Number 12, Dave Hebner.
Yeah, Dave Hebner.
Dave Hebner was arguably the most celebrated WWE referee of the 1980s, refereeing iconic matches such as Macho Man vs. Ricky Steamboat and Macho Man vs. Hulk Hogan. Hebner would pass away in the summer of 2022 at the age of 73 due to an undisclosed illness. Tributes were shared across various social media platforms, with Hebner's twin brother Earl Hebner leading the tributes. Yesterday, I had to say my last goodbye to my other half, my partner in crime, my road buddy for years, my brother for 73 years. I love you, David. I will never count you out. WWE Hall of Famer Kane also posted a fitting tribute on Twitter which stated, "By the time I arrived in WWE, Dave was a road agent, helping with travel arrangements and a liaison with arena's staff. He was a super guy and will be missed." Number 11, Mickey Henson. A former WWE referee, Mickey Henson was immensely popular with talent. Henson had a great reputation as a referee.
Wow, we lost a good amount of refs, because I know, as I said, Dave Hebner and Teddy White.
And as a human being. So when Henson passed away in February 2022, it hit the wrestling world very hard. WWE would release a statement and a tribute to Henson which read, "WWE is saddened to learn that Mickey J. Henson, former referee in both WWE and WCW, passed away at the age of 59. Henson officiated his first match in 1987 at the Eddie Graham Sports Complex in Orlando, Florida. He then joined WCW in 1992 and went on to referee in some of the promotion's most memorable matches, including the ending of Goldberg's historic undefeated streak at the hands of Kevin Nash at Starrcade 1998. Signing with WWE in 2005, Henson then brought his officiating expertise to more incredible bouts for years to come, featuring the likes of John Cena, Kurt Angle, The Undertaker, Edge, and many more. WWE extends its condolences to Henson's family, friends, and fans. Number 10, Candy Devine. Candy Devine was a rather popular name in the world of women's wrestling, and as well as known for her time where she won their women's title on 4 separate occasions. Devine passed away in February of 2022 after suffering from serious health problems the year prior. Number 9, Starman. Starman was only 47 when he passed away in the summer of 2022. He was mostly known for his work in CMLL and was working as a full-time active competitor when he passed away. Number 8, Raziel. Mexican wrestler Raziel unfortunately passed away in April this year at the age of 49. Raziel was mostly known for his work in the popular CMLL promotion, and the reasons for his passing were never released to the general public. Number 7, Tim White. There have been some iconic WWE referees throughout WWE history, and Tim White was without a doubt one of the most iconic. The news broke on social media in June of 2022 of White's passing, with WWE releasing an official statement which read, "WWE is saddened to learn that longtime referee Tim White has passed away. For more than 2 decades, Tim White was a dedicated WWE referee and official. White began his illustrious career in 1985 working with Andre the Giant and as a part-time referee. During his tenure, he was a referee for some of WWE's biggest matches, including infamous Hell in a Cell match between Undertaker and Mankind at King of the Ring 1998. To claim that White was well liked by his peers would be an understatement, and seemingly every wrestler would pay tribute to White via social.
Crazy, I found out that one bump he took in the match with Triple H and Shawn Michaels. I think he got actually hurt. That's why he wasn't wrestling for a while. I didn't even know that. Crazy, I feel bad because I used to laugh at him taking that bump and not know that shit jerked him up at one point.
Social media. One of the most emotional tributes was from current WWE talent Biggie, who tweeted, "I lit up every time I saw this man. Tim White often was the man tasked with shepherding us at appearances and conventions the last several years. He was always extraordinarily kind and warm. I will miss you, my friend. My deepest condolences to his family and friends." Number 6. Katsuya Kitamura. In October 2022, Katsuya Kitamura passed away at just 36 years old. Kitamura was relatively new to the wrestling world, only started wrestling in 2015.
Wow.
He would wrestle in top Japan-based promotions such as New Japan Pro Wrestling and All Japan Pro Wrestling and seemed to have a prosperous career ahead of him. Number 5. Adam Windsor. Adam Windsor was an English-based pro wrestler who worked in seemingly every major promotion including WWE. Whilst Windsor never reached the top of WWE, he did have a great reputation for being a fantastic worker and being a tremendous human being. Windsor would pass away on April 21st, 2022 at the age of 41 after suffering extensive heart problems. Number 4. Gene LaBelle. In summer of 2022, Gene LaBelle sadly passed away.
Like Robert De Niro a little bit.
LaBelle had a successful career in MMA, stunt work, and...
Oh, that's the one that worked... Oh, him. Yeah. He was on Rush Hour and all that. Yeah, and they worked with Wanda. Okay, now I recognize him.
Wrestling, and his work specifically when it came to grappling was notorious for helping the likes of Ronda Rousey find great success.
Yeah, she paid tribute to him on rocking his gi at one of her matches. Yeah.
UFC. Rousey would even pay tribute to LaBelle on SmackDown by wearing a pink GI, which was a fitting tribute to someone that evidently meant the world to Rousey. Number 3. Sarah Lee.
Yeah.
The winner of Season 6 of Tough Enough, Sarah Lee passed away in 2022. Lee competed in a handful of NXT live events before departing from WWE in September 2016. Lee married fellow wrestler Wesley Blake in late 2018, and the two had 3 children together. Lee was tragically only 30 years old when she passed away. WWE stars would pay tribute to Lee and a GoFundMe was set up in her honor. Former women's champion Bayley would pay tribute to Lee at Extreme Rules as she would have Lee's name written on a wrist tape.
Wow.
Bayley would also post a fitting yet emotional tribute which read, "In wrestling, people that didn't know you yesterday can become the ones you spend every day with for years. Even if that changes for whatever reason, there's forever a bond, a family. I'm thinking of everyone during this time. I hope Sarah and the Weston family feels our hearts." Number 2. Antonio Inoki.
Yep.
Legendary wrestler and promoter Antonio Inoki passed away on October 1st, 2022. Inoki was the definition of iconic. He was the founder of New Japan Pro Wrestling. He reportedly had been suffering from health concerns in leading up to his passing and reportedly was suffering from a rare heart condition. Tributes to the WWE Hall of Famer flooded in, with head of WWE creative Triple H tweeting, "One of the most important figures in the history of our business and a man who embodied the term fighting spirit. The legacy of WWE Hall of Famer Antonio Inoki will live on forever." And number 1, Scott Hall. Scott Hall is well established for being one of the most decorated and celebrated wrestlers of all time. Hall was a top star in both WWE and WCW, and he was mostly known as one of the founding members of the iconic faction The New World Order. In March of 2022, Hall was hospitalized after breaking his hip. He subsequently underwent surgery, but Hall sadly had 3 heart attacks and was placed on life support. He eventually passed away on March 14th with his family at his bedside. The wrestling world would enter a period of mourning, and wrestlers from the past and present would pay tribute to one of the Squared Circle's very best. Hall's longtime friend DDP would tweet, "My brother has gone on to Valhalla to raise some hell."
Yeah, because he had a hand in helping him get himself back on his feet, man. I know he was hurt about this.
The bad guy till the end. "Yo, Death, what's your finisher? Can't wait to kick out." He may not have kicked out, but he was going to put that MF over clean. Kevin Nash, love you and miss you more. Godspeed, rest in peace, Dally. Tributes had also come in from talent who'd grown up watching Hall, and AEW's Malachi Black offered a beautiful tribute on Twitter. I had the utmost pleasure of sitting in class with Sean and Scott while watching back their infamous ladder match at the request of Johnny Gargano and hear them explain why and how they did what they did. A valuable memory that will remain a lifetime. Travel easy, Scott. Hall will be missed forever, and his contributions to the wrestling world will never be forgotten.
This was good. This was a good tribute to all of those we lost, though. So, RP to those we lost, whether it was in the wrestling, sports industry, entertainment industry as well too, and well as real life though, because sadly I found out another one of my classmates passed away yesterday, and I found it out today. That's pretty sad as well too. Not too long ago before that, and this, I think this weekend, one of my I think tomorrow actually, one of my old college mate that passed away. Her funeral's tomorrow, I think. But yeah, yeah, RIP to all those we lost, and my uncle Donald, my wife's uncle, he passed away this year too. So yeah, that's if you see my Music Monday videos with the Summer Rain guy with Don Center, I say, or shout out to my uncle Donald. Yeah, he passed away this year. I actually was reacting during page of reaction. I don't know if you noticed it around like April. You might saw a little somber look a little bit because I got the news that he passed. But yeah, well, other than that, RIP those we lost this year. Hopefully things get better next year for some of us. But if you like Marmy Reaction, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's your boy T-Bird signing off. One love.